Hi, my name is Kelly Petersen, and this is my concept map for ALEC 202. The way I visualized this project was as a tool I could take with me to use in my early career and life in general. To me, the focus of this course has been to look at a wide range of leadership approaches and see how each one is unique and how different elements of each theory can help us along our leadership path. Because of this concept, I decided to use my presentation as a virtual handbook with main sections including leader-focused theories, as well as follower-focus, situational focus, and relationship focus. Throughout the semester, I have seen these come up as the main connection of context between all of the theories that we have covered. This handbook is a reference guide. It helps the leader by forcing them first to identify what it is they need to focus on, and then giving them the appropriate tools or theories to use to take them to the next level. For me personally, sometimes it may be important that I need to reflect inwardly, and I know that I need to reevaluate myself as the leader and look at theories that will help me along the way. Other times I need to switch my focus to the follower and what it is that they may need from me. It may also happen at some time or another to really adapt to a situation that I don't know how to understand. I need to be cognizant of that situation and use the appropriate leadership tools to come out the other side with more success. Finally, a vital component to leadership is the relationship itself. This section of the handbook has great application for forming more successful relationships that work to strengthen the possible outcomes of leadership. None of these sections or even theories are mutually exclusive in my mind. I believe that they all bring value and can even work in tandem. The Dunham and Pierce model is one that looks at the leadership process in relation to the leader, the follower, the context, the process of each individual theory, as well as their outcomes. In my handbook, each section addresses the leader, the follower, or the context in some way. With each chapter or theory within these sections, I outline the process as well as the outcomes of each individual theory. So first, in my leader focus, I have theories including the trait approach, the skills approach, the behavioral approach, authentic leadership, and leadership and ethics. I saw all of these kind of as cumulative theories where it really takes the leader to take an inward look at themselves and what they can improve upon. One theory that really stuck out to me after reading the trait approach and skills approach, which really set the basis for leadership in this section, was the behavioral approach. And what I really appreciated about this approach was that it focuses on what the leader does and how they act, and really how that can have a big impact on the follower. I really appreciated this because it was the first chapter where I was really able to reflect on my own leadership skills, and I could see that, oh yeah, I really use relationship oriented versus task oriented. But I didn't have to see task orientation as a negative thing. I could use it in different situations, and it really worked as one of the possible outcomes. It broadened my view of leadership and really set the stage for the next theories that came throughout the semester. So then we had authentic leadership and ethics and leadership in that section as well. So then moving to the follower focus, so these were theories that I saw really truly focused on the follower. So the servant leadership as well as transformational leadership. Transformational leadership can be really focused on change in an organization, whereas servant leadership really looks at an organization, and it's really meant for support as well as building up followers. So I'm in a lot of clubs where people serve not for the resume or for the extra workload, but because they believe in that organization, they believe in the members, and they believe in what they're trying to accomplish, which is something that really stuck out to me. Servant leadership, all these 10 characteristics: listening, empathy, healing, can you understand the impact of your actions, and finally building that community and building up the people that you lead. These servant leaders, they make more servant leaders. Their followers grow underneath them, and they go out and they help grow others, which I really saw that a positive impact on society as the best outcome of this leadership theory. And I wish that people implemented it more often. No servant leader is ever going to be the same, but the characteristics, they just can have such a huge impact. So then in the situational focus, Path goal theory as well as situational approach were both theories that I really saw were well defined when it came to analyzing the follower or the situation. But it was really adaptive leadership that stuck out to me, where the leader really has to help the follower adapt to their own situation. The leader has to get up on that balcony. They have to identify, what is the challenge? Is this a technical challenge, or is this like an adaptive challenge that we're going to have to change and help the follower focus on and get to that next level. They're protecting those voices from below and really implementing that change. And it really forced me to look at change and conflict and tension. They're not negative. They can be really positive factors because they promote that change, which is really healthy for the growth of an organization. So then finally, in my relationship focus, I looked at theories like the ALEC, team leadership, gender, culture. All of these factors are really important issues to be aware of as a leader, because relationships are the basis. And many organizations are moving to working in teams, gender and culture, but our companies are becoming more and more diverse, and it's only going to continue to grow. So really understanding these issues and understanding how to include all of your members is really important, which is why I really liked the LMX theory. And this really jumps into the in and out groups. As a leader, you have to recognize you have members in the in group and leaders in the out group. How can you work to increase the satisfaction of work and accomplishments with your followers? By investing in them, by growing those relationships, and it really can have a high impact on your organization. So all in all, this was my concept map / handbook, and I plan to reference this as I move forward in life. If there was one overarching theme this semester, it's that leadership is a muscle that needs to be continually stretched and strengthened, and you are never done learning or growing. And I think this handbook could really help me in different situations. Thank you.